Have we missed curly girl Holly? Have we missed her? Well, she is back on your screens right now. It doesn't beat peanut butter and banana. I don't want to ruin these curls. Oh, excuse me. Rude.
Holly, what are you doing? I know I'm thinking the same thing.
That is our fibre optic tree. Do you believe in soulmates? How do you get over the fear of rejection? Ideal first date. Would you date someone younger than you? Oh, I actually haven't taken out the gel cast. I slept with it in, and I think I might keep it in whilst I work out because it might just hold the curls a bit better. But good morning, guys. It is Wednesday today. This is my pre-workout today. I have my Advent, which I believe is a square of chocolate, and I have a banana. It's the blonde one, basically white chocolate. I'm gonna like bite some banana and then bite the chocolate. I've never had them like literally together. Here we go. It would be way better if you like melted the chocolate on the banana. It doesn't beat peanut butter and banana, but it's still pretty decent. More than decent. Right, love that. I've edited most of my video. I am getting ready to go on a run, but I don't know what to do with my hair because I just don't want it to go super frizz. And also with my Strava, I need to like link my watch to Strava because at the moment I upload my runs manually and it just takes so much more time and I forget to do it. That's why I haven't been uploading a lot on Strava. I don't want to ruin these curls. Like, I actually have really good curls today. Look at this. I'm actually a poodle, like a real life walking poodle. Well, poodles are real in life, but anyway, like, look, these curls are so good today. I wish I could go out like just with my hair like this running, but that will be a recipe for frizz disaster. You haven't been in Vlogmas for a while. You need to, oh, excuse me. Rude. I feel like the curly girl method and my lifestyle were just not compatible. Like the whole high maintenance thing, it's just not a bit of me.
It's currently 8 degrees and you're like, Holly, what are you doing? I know I'm thinking the same thing. I'm in a vest top in December in the UK, but oh my god, car. It is cold, but I was like, I'm gonna be too hot in that pink thing because I warmed up on my bike. I know this is a lovely angle, but we just hit 5k. Yesterday I did like almost 7 or something, so we're taking it easy today. This bun is still in, but it's annoying me so much. But anyway, just jogging home.
I've literally just had my breakfast and I haven't actually shown you guys the Christmas decorations in this room. We have some on the kind of like thing over there. That is our fibre optic tree. We've had it for a long time. It doesn't have a star, so it's a starless tree, but it just like changes colours, and yeah, it's really cute. When I was getting changed before, I did like scrunch out the gel, so my hair is officially done now. I don't actually think I ruined it that much when I was running. We're gonna save energy and turn off the fibre optic tree if you can't see it. As promised yesterday, I remembered the Milk of Christmas mug. Oh my god, that's so hot. I feel like I literally just burned my mouth. I, in this episode of Vlogmas, just wanted to talk to you guys a bit about like relationships, dating stuff, and I also got you guys to send in some questions on Instagram because I posted on my story this morning asking you guys to send in some questions to do with like dating. I really should have put like relationships in general. I'm not going to be doing something super Christmassy in every Vlogmas, so I thought to keep it like fun and different, we'd do some random Q&As because I was answering like random questions at the end of my weekly vlogs before this, but because we don't have weekly vlogs at the moment, I thought that I would answer some questions on some random topics that I would pick throughout this month. And we're starting with relationships, dating, stuff like that. My most recent video where I talked about this stuff was called like I've never felt this way before, and I want to answer some more unusual questions. But in terms of what I wanted to say before this about like relationships and dating was that I feel like I'm in a bit of a dilemma, potentially. If you watch TikToks, you may have seen these types of TikToks, but I saw this TikTok once and I really relate to it, where it's like, oh, I don't really want to use dating apps, but how am I ever going to meet people because I don't go out that often or at all? And that's like literally me. Going forwards, I just don't ever see myself being on dating apps. Like, it's not for me, and that's okay. Like, dating apps can be amazing for some people, and if you want to use them, please go ahead, be safe, but go ahead and use them. But like, I just am not the type of person who wants to really use dating apps. However, like, if you don't like put yourself out there or like go out and meet new people, it's quite difficult, you know, to date, as it were. I am putting myself out there a bit more these days, and I'm trying to be open. It doesn't come very easily to me, but I am like trying. Yes, a lot of people these days in our age and our generation like meet people online, whether that's through a dating app or a social media platform of some sort. But you know, the more traditional way, some people say that it's not as common these days, but I'm gonna stick to my guns and my game. I'm just at a point in my life where I feel very happy in myself. I know a lot more about myself than I did like say 2 years ago, even 1 year ago. And yeah, like I'm in a good place, I feel. However, I say this, and you know, like algorithms on social media and Instagram, they kind of like work out what you like and what you engage with. A post came up the other day and it was like, reasons why you're not ready for a relationship, and I was like, is this a sign? Like, what is it trying to tell me? I didn't read it and didn't click on it, but I was like, why is this popping up on my explore feed? I was very confused. Let's get some hot lemon. We need some hot lemon right now. Okay, please be not too hot this time. Let's start answering some questions. If you want to join in the fun with these Q&A sessions, feel free to head over to Instagram. Do you believe in soulmates? No, I don't believe that there is just one person out there for you. There's like, what, over 7 billion people in this world? There are so many potential partners, as it were, for you. I don't know the statistics, right? But I feel like most people, or the majority of people, won't find like the person they'll spend the rest of their life with, or a lot of their life with, straight away. Like, you'll have to date, as it were, or be in a relationship and then leave that relationship, and that is scary, don't get me wrong, but I truly believe that there is not just one person out there for you. There are so many people that you will click with and get along with. Yeah, like it might be a bit difficult to find them, but I just don't believe there's one person only, like not at all. How do you get over the fear of rejection? It is so scary, yes, to be vulnerable and to open yourself up to someone. Like, that's something that I am so scared about, but like you never know until you go through that. Like, if you live your life always thinking what if and fearing rejection and heartbreak and stuff, you'll always hold yourself back and you'll just always stay in your comfort zone. And by stepping outside your comfort zone, it's cliche, I know, but like that's where you grow and that's where you learn so much. Would you kiss on a first date? That is a big question, you know. I have no idea. I've never been on a first date, I've never been on a date, so I don't really know, but I suppose it's all about assessing the situation, right? Ideal first date. Ooh. I feel like something active and doing something. Going on a cool hike or a walk through some sort of forest. This is turning very strange very quickly, but I don't know, just doing something. Food has to be involved in some shape or form, right? But like your typical kind of just going to get food, I feel like would make me feel slightly more awkward and worried and anxious and intimidated, just because you'd be one-on-one and you wouldn't really be doing anything other than eating. And sometimes, all the time, when you're eating with people that you've never met before for like the first time, it's so awkward because I love food, so I want to eat, but then you're trying to talk and then you have food around your mouth and in your teeth, and recipe, pun not intended, like for disaster. I'd be very happy to get food, but like I just feel like it has to be more exciting so you can make conversation through the things you're doing, if that makes sense. And it would make it less date-like, right? Because I think my thought process going into this would be to like just make friends with that person. I've never felt more cozy doing a Q&A, just like kind of chilling on the sofa. At what age would you start to be concerned that you haven't had a boyfriend yet? Honestly, the reason why I talk about this stuff a lot is because I feel like I always get these questions. People ask me like, is it okay to still be single at like 17, at like 16, at like 20, 22? Like, I'm 23, you guys, and it is okay to be single. I'm not saying that I'm more open to a relationship just because I feel like I need to at this age. It's just because I have now reached a point when I'm more open to it. And so the answer to this question is you should never be concerned. Like, never whatever, okay? Like whatever age you are, if you're single and if you still haven't found the one or somebody who you get along with in that way, it's fine. Please, please do not feel as if you need to be in a relationship like by a certain age in your life. It's just what society tells you, it's what we hear from like the media and on social media. Like honestly, there is no age, okay? Please do not be concerned. Would you ever date but not be in a relationship with more than one person at once? Oh, that's an interesting question. Let me think about this. So date, not in a relationship with more than one person at once. I personally, I don't think I would, and this is just my opinion, I don't think that would, I don't know, because you're not in a relationship, but no, I just still don't think I could do that, because I would just feel as if I was being disrespectful to that other person who I was dating, even though you're not committed to anything. But I think the most important thing with this would be to like communicate this. If I did go on a date and say there was potentially someone else, that I would just have to be very open to the other person, just out of respect. That's just me. What scares you the most about getting into a relationship? For me, I feel like it's the potential for things to go wrong, and I suppose like that idea of like a breakup sort of thing. But as I said, like if you don't ever open yourself up and you keep holding yourself back, then you'll never know. Another thing and another dilemma with me is that I share a lot of my life online, and so for me, I just don't know whether I'd prefer to meet someone who knows nothing about me, they've not seen any of my stuff online, versus seeing someone who has followed me and does know a lot about me. Like I just don't know which I'd feel more comfortable in. I don't know, that's just something else I think about sometimes. And also because I do share a lot of my life online, would I want my relationship to be quote unquote public? I don't know, just because I do share quite a lot. Would you ever go on a date with a girl? We know I have a lot of experience, right, in this field, but I do know in terms of the way I feel that I am attracted to the opposite sex, so guys. And so because I'm not attracted to girls in that way, I don't think I would, and I don't want that to be taken the wrong way. I'm just saying that I have never felt an attraction towards girls. Would you date someone younger than you? Oh, this is a difficult, okay. I think the answer to this question is, okay, it's a difficult one, but I think I would say no. If I dated someone younger than me, they would have to be very mature for their age. Boys, like biologically, they mature at a slower rate than girls, so I would definitely go older rather than younger. And I know age is literally just a number, so as I said before, like if someone was very, very mature for their age, then that's fine. But I am also like incredibly strange and weird, and I also don't really act my age a lot of the time. It's just about assessing the situation, I suppose, you know? It's not as if you go up to someone and you're like, how old are you? You know, like that's just not really something you ask. Would your date have to be vegan? I have talked about this before, like would I date someone who's not vegan? I would say I would potentially date someone who wasn't vegan, but I just don't ever feel like I could see myself being in a long-term relationship with someone who doesn't, I don't know, click with me on something that's so close to my heart. Like veganism as a lifestyle for me is just so important, and I'm vegan for so many reasons. I'm not saying they wouldn't agree with it if they were not vegan, but I don't know, I just feel like in an ideal world for me, and I know the world is never ideal, I would just prefer to like be in a relationship, a long-term relationship with someone who is vegan and who just like clicks with me and gets exactly how I feel, like understands that. I've actually been talking for such a long time and I didn't realize I was going to talk for this long, but yeah, that's just my little Q&A in this video about dating, relationships. I really need the toilet right now. I've like drunk so much hot lemon and I feel like I want to make a matcha, but I literally have so much liquid in my bladder right now. You can hear some banging. I think the dishwasher is being emptied, but anyway, hope you enjoyed this little chat. We're just going with the flow in life, and I think that's most important. Like, I'm very open-minded, I'm in a really good place with myself, and yeah, I think you guys, just like I tell myself, like, don't ever put pressure on yourself, don't ever follow a crowd, feel as if you need to be in a relationship just because everyone else is. Like, that's so important. I will always say this, but like, it's not worth beating yourself up and feeling bad about the fact that you've never dated or you've never kissed anyone or done anything like that, you know, at a certain age. I'm 23, as you know, nearing 24, which is really crazy. And I'm totally happy with my single Pringle life. Like, I actually love being single, and being in a relationship and dating someone would change a lot of things for me. And again, it would be a very steep learning curve, and I'd learn a lot, whatever happens, you know. I feel like I've been on relationship experiences through listening to podcasts, like, genuinely. It's very funny. But anyway, I am actually going to the toilet right now. So I'm just gonna leave you guys with some words of wisdom, we could say, at the end of this video, and it's what I tell myself, you know. So as I said, whether you're in a relationship or whether you're single, you can learn so much in both of those situations. Like, recently I've been doing a lot of growth on my own, and I've been working on myself, and I think that is so important. However, in a relationship, as I said, you can also learn new stuff, and for me, because I've never been in that situation, I will probably find out quite a lot of stuff that I never knew that I had in me. So yeah, but I think even more importantly is that you need to stay true to yourself. Do not change yourself for someone else, because it's just not worth it. So yeah, that's today's video. That is today's Vlogmas episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will speak to you very soon in another video. Bye guys.